What is going on, everyone out there in the Cardmunity? It's Eric with Classic Cards here, and we have a special one today. Extra special box Bonanza, because you guys know how much I love my EX Fleer Skybox at this point. EX, $19.99. So far on the channel, we've seen, what, 2003, 2002 EX, making our way to 1998, and this is 1999 Skybox EX. Very beautiful cards, called EX Century, basically. Again, with EX, we're dealing with the essential credentials. These also have, like you see right here, Authentics insert cards, pieces of game-worn shoes, spikes, cleats, same deal. Also find essential credentials now and future. We'll talk about those as well. Beautifully big box for, what is it? I don't know, it's like 3 cards a pack or something. So here's our set. 120 card set. 9 cards 91 through 120 are these 30 card prospects. So one in every other pack for those. 90 for every other one's there. Essential Credentials is the parallel sets. Then there's 4 insert sets. The Exquisite, 1 in 18 packs. Favorites for Fenway, Authentics, Milestones of the Century. We'll talk about those as we go. We have one more. One of these little sticker doodles. And open the top. What an interesting presentation. That is not what I expected. It's like one little box. Look at that. Like you can buy a phone and it come this big and it'll just be there. Nope, it's a stack of packs. So what is this? Can you take this out? I'm gonna say it looks like you could just pop that out and look at that. We have our box, empty box. We'll toss it to the side and interesting. Okay, what is this? Okay, so that's our box. Alright, I guess we'll throw that to the side and we'll just kind of take it as we go. Each pack has 3 cards here. Each pack has 3 cards, and the middle card, I believe, is usually the one to contain the special card or insert card if there is one. And as we open it, we'll get our first look at the set. 1999 EX Century. Beautiful. If you haven't seen these guys before, aren't they just beautiful? Look at that. Craig Biggio. Again, EX, we're dealing with multiple layers, some acetate, multiple layers going on. Beautiful holographic fashion. The names on the front and back too. Biggio. Absolutely love it. So we're gonna have a nice table full here today of some of the good ones. Russell Branyan, Jeff Cirillo, follow-up Biggio, so he's our winner in that pack. As far as any of the rookies in this set, the best rookie back in the day was Pat Burrell, but there's also Adrian Beltre in that prospect short print list, as well as Troy Gloss. I personally will be looking for that one. Looks like we have a checklist in here. Some of the inserts. So there is the checklist for the favorites of Fenway, Authentics, Milestones of the Century, and Exquisite. So that's going to be our insert checklist. We got Biggio, and what about Bagwell? Love it. Look at that. Just beautiful, beautiful technology in 1999 on Skybox, Fleer Skybox. Love it. We have here Tom Glavine batting. How about that for you Braves fans? And A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. Nice. Matt, Essential Credentials. That's all you right there. That would have been nice to pull the A-Rod Essential Credentials. Haven't talked about those yet. The numbering in this set is specifically kind of to set up the essential credentials, and we'll talk about that a little later. But basically they have the top stars in the game first in the set, semi-stars, and then minor stars. Because of the numbering that they did with essential credentials, they, I guess, kind of wanted to set it up that way. Have some of the stars in the future be what, higher and the now lower? I don't know. We'll look at those. They're always complicated. Mo Vaughn, Matt Clement, and Robin Ventura. Nice. They even have, you know, little shadows. Like, look at, there's a shadow to his head. Very, very well done. 1999. One of the most beautiful, I think, besides 1998 for the EX. Most beautiful designs. So, 18 packs. There's not 24 packs in this box. 18 packs. 3 cards a pack. And back in the day, in 1999, how much was a pack of 3 cards? $5.99. So $6 for 3 cards back in the day. But you are getting your money's worth, in my opinion. Brian Jordan. Who do we have here? We have Shannon Stewart and Gary Sheffield. So definitely not bad players. Shannon, especially Gary. Inserts and parallels, like we said, usually in the middle of the pack. So we can talk about what we're looking for mainly, essential credentials. There's the now and the future, as they always do. And the nows are silver and the futures are gold. So like normal, usually we'll be able to tell probably right away from the color. But how about, Big Mac Mark McGwire? This, the essential credentials for him, the lower one just sold on eBay. Pretty high price. That was a cool one. Shout out to Jay from Jay's Openings. Big Mac, Carlos Feblis, and another Hall of Famer, Mike Piazza, number 4. 4 Hall of Famers there. 4th Hall of Famer. So, central credentials, now and future. 121 serial numbered cards of each in the way it worked. The now, they counted up, and the future, they counted down. If I'm saying that correctly. It might be vice versa. The serial, it numbered the numbers of the base set, right? So numbered 1 would be serial numbered to 1. That's the now. Okay. So let's see what Big Mac is. Card number 16. That now just sold and it was numbered to 16. Yeah, there we go. We figured that out. How about Ken Griffey Jr.? That would be an insane one. You see he's number 17 right after Big Mac. Would have been an insane essential credential. Glad to get that base card. Old Giambi and my boy PC Darren Erstad. Even the lettering has some shadow action on it. I mean, it's just super, super cool. I gotta set that one off to the side. So we're gonna be looking out for the silvers now. Going, I guess counting up with the paralleling the card set number, and the other way around, the gold futures are going the other way. So maybe, yeah, I feel like we'd be able to tell in the middle of the pack. Again, the odds on those, I don't even think they tell us. We'll look though. Jason Giambi, Todd Helton. How about that one, Ken? Ken's cardboard, nice purpley card there. Todd Helton, great player, and Scott Brocious gets in this set from back in the day. Let's see if the pack has any odds on it other than the inserts and the rookie cards. The essential credentials don't have odds, so we're not guaranteed it. The only thing we could really expect would be one of the exquisites. So we talked about the essential credentials parallels. How about we talk about the inserts that we're going to see? So exquisite, like I just said, we'll probably see one of them. How about Juan Encarnacion? Could have had a nice career. Gabe Kapler, now the Giants manager. Some people like him, some people don't. Some people still need to get used to him. And Tino Martinez. So exquisite 15 card set. Features some of the young top players in the game. And it's pretty much the same design as 1997 EX 2000. With like a little window acetate deal. If I end up getting a 1997 EX 2000 box, you guys will see that one of these days. But for now, I have not. Continuing on for the inserts, there is the Favorites of Fenway, 1999 Favorites of Fenway. It's a 20 card set. Basically everybody who looked to be strong probables for the All-Star game. So how about Moises Alou there, Pedro Martinez, and Jose Reyes, Jose Canseco for Tan Man baseball fan there. But how about that Pedro? Well, Pedro Martinez, 1999 EX. He's going to be the 6th Hall of Famer on our board here. Beautiful, as our box is still supplying us with beautiful cards here. Next insert set, Milestone of the Century, 10-card set. And that honored the individual players' personal records and statistics that were made. It looks like we have one of those exquisites here, because you can tell because it's not a full see-through pack. Basically, the record statistics accomplished in the 98 season. So you got Kerry Wood in there, McGuire 70, Sosa 66, Griffey's 350, Clemens, Ripken, A-Rod, Bonds 400, the Yankees 114 wins, and Travis Lee. So that's an interesting one. Looks like we get an exquisite here, along with a Chipper Jones. How about that one? Love that. Enjoy Chipper being commentating in the games. Mike Mussina, 2 Hall of Famers there, and our exquisite, which is that little mirrored windowed thing here. Exquisite with the black smoke design, Todd Helton, another one of you Rockies cards. You can definitely see got multiple technologies. It looks like it's 2 cards sticking together. It is just the 1 card. Got a matte flat back, which is that little window sill there. I bet if you put it up to the light, you can kind of see through it more. Definitely like an opaque window there, so that's pretty cool. Let's throw that one on the board. And it is black. I don't want to mess any corners up here. Let's just throw it in this sleeve. Place it right there. So that's our Todd Helton 1 in 18 packs exquisite, or exquisite. Talking about some of those inserts, 1 in 18 packs. We covered the Milestones of the Century, Favorites of Fenway. That's the exquisite, and there's also the Authentics, the game used cleats, shoes, whatever you want to call them. 9-card set featuring the top players, top young players with swatches of the game-worn shoes. And they also had a J.D. Drew autographed one. Some in red ink, some in black ink. So those are possible. Sean Casey, great back for the Reds. Ryan Bradley, I remember him, and Jose Guillen. Okay, that's one of our worst packs so far. Next pack. I don't know how many packs we've gone through, but getting down. Packs are getting down there. The box, not the easiest packs to open. So far, no essential credentials. Ricky Leday, for you Yankees fans, look at that shine. Leday. These kind of remind me just kind of the, I guess the font, kind of like a medieval font. So I always think of medieval for some reason when I think of that set. Bartolo Colon. All right, let's just take the packs out so we can know how many we got left. What do we got? 6 packs left. 6 packs left. 12 packs down. See what else we got here. Looks like a Brian Giles coming up. On the back, we got Orlando Hernandez. Beautiful. And Derek Gibson, another Rockies. Might be a Rockies box. We'll see. Brian Giles on the Pirates at this point, not the Padres. Let's think of Brian Giles on the Pirates or the Padres. Next, what do we got here? Another checklist. Is this the base? This does look like the base checklist. Starting out, they put Scott Rowland, #1. That's interesting. Must have been big in '98. Scott Rowland. And there's a guy. You can see some of the quote-unquote semi-stars, some Hall of Famers now, Biggio, stuff like that in the middle. So, you know, they did pretty well. Frank Thomas. Big Hurt. Big Hurt. We got him up there on the board. It's going to be our, what, 9th Hall of Famer now. Mark Grace, and how about that? Pulled my boy Tim Salmon and Darren Erstat now. Salmon, Frank Thomas, Mark Grace. That was a pretty good pack. We got Salmon and the Erstat. Woo! I didn't have either of those guys for their PC binders. Next pack, we're looking for some gold. We're looking for some silver. What do we got here? More base. Edgar Renteria, he was great. Manny Ramirez and Slammin' Sammy Sosa. How about that? Just in awe of every one of these cards and how beautiful they are. Back in the day, $6 a pack. Kind of makes sense, you know, for 3 cards, especially with all this technology, all these different materials going on. So next up, looks like still base cards. Raul Mondesi, his son Adalberto Mondesi playing now. And we got Marlon Anderson and Nomar Garciaparra. There he is. Old Nomar. And back then I would have thought he would have been in the Hall of Fame, but he did not make it there. He was still a great player though. And final 2 packs. So if you've been watching this video in wait for an Essential Credentials, I'm sorry because we have not hit one. Haven't hit one yet. We still have two packs left, but not one in this pack, so I guess 1 pack left. Ben Grieve, which is the guy on the box art, pack art. Old Ben Grieve, use the same photo. Jim Thome is going to be our 10th Hall of Famer. Put him up there. And Todd Hundley. Alright, final pack, final 3 cards. Did they put the special pack on the bottom of the stack? We'll see. Doesn't look like anything crazy in here. We got Greg Vaughn, George Lombard, and finish off with a Barry Bonds. How about that, Nate? From Topps 8541. That would have been the nice Essential Credentials to pull for you, right? Very cool. No Essential Credentials. We ended up getting the Exquisite Todd Helton. You do kind of see some light through it. If I had a light behind it, it would work. But you can see my fingers. Very cool. Exquisite Todd Helton, along with these beautiful cards. I will not stop opening EX because I love it a lot. Love it so much. No authentics. We didn't see Milestone of the Century or favorites for Fenway, but we got to see the Exquisite. And again, no Essential Credentials. That'll do it for this little box here. No, it's the big box. As always, keep collecting. Care for the cards. Most importantly, care for each other. It's a cardmunity. And we'll catch you guys next time.